Good evening and welcome to Back to Basics. This evening I'm going to show you how to make some cards quick and easy with two different stamp sets. One that's been around for a while and one that accompanies it that just came out in the September to December mini catalog. I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp and I will walk you through these things this evening. So welcome. All right, I posted earlier in the week. Here are the two different sets. The first one is the Biggest Wish, and that's the one that's been around for a while. But it's a perfect starter set because it has anything you could need. Thanks, birthday, hello, wonderful, wonderful things. And then the More Wishes just came out in the new mini catalog that went live on September 6th. And look at all the stuff you can add to it. And they're compatible. Wait till you see this. It's really cool. All right. So here are the two sets. Biggest Wish and More Wishes. And I have used this one so many times because it's awesome. It's just an awesome set. And there's two different fonts that has this bold one and then it also has the cursive one. And everything is in the same. And the same with the More Wishes, except this could go for Christmas, New Year's, or even more. And it also has every sentiment in both of the two different fonts, which is great. All right. So first I'm going to show you. Let me just kind of leave these sets out a little so that you can see what I'm doing, where I'm coming from. So here I did love you, friend, out of this one. Done. You could do just love you, something for Valentine's Day or anniversary or just because. Thank you, thank you. And all I did was I masked off the S with a piece of masking paper and then took that off so that there was no ink on it and did the thank you. Merry Christmas, which comes from this set. Merry and Christmas. Now I could have done it in these fonts too, but I wanted them big so that you could see them. And if you don't like Merry Christmas, how about Happy Christmas? Code Happy and Christmas. I did it in the two different colors. Or if you don't want Happy Christmas, how about Christmas Wishes? Christmas Wishes. And then there's the old standby Happy Birthday, which is a classic. You could use it for anything. Or you could do Birthday Wishes, Birthday Wishes. And I have Happy New Year. So I'm going to show you, I don't think you've noticed, but with these two stamp sets, because these are a great beginner set, I would say get this one first and then this one as the companion if you're wondering which one to get first. And then these are the stamp colors I used, and I'll explain to you why in just a minute. So I have Fleur de Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Real Red, Granny Apple Green, Basic Gray, Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana, and Shaded Spruce. And the reason that I did that in these colors is because Stampin' Up has a Stampin' Spot set with all of these 8 colors. I believe it's $24 for the 8 stamp pads. And this is a great way to start because sometimes black gets a little boring. But anyway, Biggest Wish is your go-to. It's awesome, Carolyn, isn't it? And I hope you have a chance to get this one because, boy, can you add to it. So I stamped in these colors, which is a great way to start because if you're new to stamping, you don't want to have to pay an arm and a leg to get going. So I have these, and I pulled out some cardstock in these colors, same colors, and then I just pulled out some scraps that I had, and I wanted to show you how easy it is just to throw something together. So this looks kind of Christmassy, so we can use this red one. I'll get my bone folder out. I did not score this, but I'm trusting myself at the moment. So let's see what we have for something Christmassy. So we could do that. I just want you to see how quickly and easy this can happen. Happy Christmas. Christmas wishes. Easy enough, right? All right. Then how about this Granny Apple Green piece? With this Granny Apple Green. Let's see, what do I have that's Granny Apple? This is Granny Apple Green. Let's see what will go with it. Ooh, oh, wow, look at that. How's that? I didn't even plan that. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. But see how easy that is? Birthday wishes. Put it together with some Stampin' Seal or some dimensionals. Add a little bling. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. All right, I have some black cardstock here because I have these two different, this one and this one. And let's see what we have for, we could do something Christmassy, or how about just love you? Could put that right there like that. And you could stamp a heart here, or you could cut it and put it this way. Put some embellishments around it. And then I have some Flirty Flamingo. Just gonna fold, and literally I pulled these out of my scrap drawer, honest. It doesn't seem like it, but I did. All right, so there's the Flirty Flamingo. Let's see what we have in Flirty Flamingo. Thank you. There we go. I can cut this and put it this way. Add some embellishments. All right, what else do I have? I have some Daffodil Delight here. Yeah, I do. It makes a difference, I think. It just kind of pops a little more when you stamp them in different colors. All right, this was yellow. Daffodil Delight. Let's see what I have. I could use that. And what do I have left? Oh, Love You Friend. How's that? That matches. And then I have Gorgeous Grape. And just a piece of some DSP. And I could do Happy New Year or Happy Birthday. Okay, yeah, we'll use Happy Birthday. So I have some extra pieces I pulled out here, but see how quickly these go together? Now, I'm just going to quickly show you how I did some of the, like I did Thank You. I want to quickly show you that just so that you understand what I'm talking about. Take off the birthday. So here's, I always put my stamps at an angle because I feel it's easier to hold and see through instead of trying to do this and then you can't see half of it. So you can use a piece of masking paper. I use this Post-it tape, and I'm just going to mask off this S with this tape. And I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. So one, I'm going to take these sponge daubers, and let's see, I'll add some Granny Apple Green. Hopefully it's clean. Yep. And I just ink it up a little bit and stamp it. You could squish it down too, but then you're going to get ink all over that. But I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this. So here's one with the Granny Apple Green. Just make sure, well, A, you close your ink so you don't get your finger in it, that you take this off prior to stamping it. So can you see how there's no ink on the S? So I'm going to do thank. Looks like I need a little bit more, but anyway, that's okay. And then the U is from the More Wishes set. Put that on a different block. And yes, I will pull a different color out. Let's see, how about the Flirty Flamingo? And you could do it on the same line too. How about this? Thank you. A little crooked, but that's okay. It's just because I did it fast. If worse comes to worse, you can cut these up. If you really messed it up, cut these into separate pieces and then just kind of cattywampus them on the card front. And then I'm going to do friend, because I can. Let's do that in, how about Coastal Cabana? Ink it up. There. Thank you, friend. Now, let's do the exact same thing. Let me show you how to do that with a little masking. You can mask it right on this cardstock. I have a bunch of pieces here just to show you. So this is the removable label tape Post-it that I'm using. So you could also stick it right on there and then ink it up. Oops, wrong word. Ink it up. And then you're going to have to really get on top of it to miss that S. See, that's why I was doing it with the other. So there's thank. And then the U. And then friend. But see how quickly you can make cards? Cattywampus. Yeah, it's a good save. It is, Carolyn. Let's go with the flow, will ya? Friend. So see how quickly these go together? Boom, done. Yeah, see, so I could take my paper snips and cut this up. Just a quick trim. Oops. Cut it straight, man. I love these snips. For those of you that don't know what they are, I have them in my online store. But they're awesome. They're really, really sharp, so you have to be careful when you use them. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a nice cut on your finger. Okay. Let's get rid of these. And we're just going to pull out one of these. Well, let's use this black and white one. Black cardstock. Just use up your scraps. Thank you, friend. See? Ta-da! There's my cattywampus. Or you could do it this way. You could also, if you have some sort of edge trimmer, this one I believe is discontinued, but if you still have it or if you have something like it, cut the corners. There. Looks like a whole different card, doesn't it? All right. So, I know that was very quick today, but I wanted to show you these two sets and how easy they are to play with back and forth. They're a great set for beginners because there's not a lot to know about those sets. It's not like it's a double stamping or anything like that. And you don't have to add any artisticness to it. You could even just put it on a plain card. Happy birthday, done. So I hope you've learned something. And next Sunday I am going to do product highlight. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet. I think I remember, but then I forgot. I've had a really busy week. And then I ended up, my hair is wet because I had to take a shower. I was at church helping with a little bit of flooding because we've had tons and tons of rain over the last 3 days. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next Sunday. Happy stamping.